What's up, everybody? I'm going to be ranking the NHL's best forwards, starting it off with Alexander Barkov. I actually believe he is a franchise player. A lot of people might disagree with that, saying he's only elite, but I believe he put up over 90 points, is one of the best defensive centers in the game, does everything right. I think he's a franchise player. Alex Ovechkin, pretty obviously a franchise player, one of the best goal scorers ever. I'm going to put Anze Kopitar in elite. I think in past years he might have been a franchise player, but he had a down year, so I got him as an elite player. Artemi Panarin's elite. He's not quite franchise, but he's definitely better than great. Austin Matthews, I'm also going to put in the elite category. I think he's got the potential to be a franchise player, but for now, just elite. Brad Marchand is elite, and I don't like saying that. Braden Point, another elite player, had a great year for Tampa. Brock Besser, I think for now he's only good. Definitely has a lot of potential, but I haven't seen enough from him, so right now I think he's just good. Same thing for Clayton Keller, really. Connor McDavid, average. Nah, just kidding. He's obviously a franchise player. David Pastrnak, I think he's great. I don't think he's elite yet. He seems to be too prone to mistakes, but pretty good offensively. Still a really good player for sure. Dylan Larkin I also have as great. He's the best player on a Detroit team that's not amazing, so that might be why he's not elite right now. Elias Pettersson, I also have him great just after his rookie year. Drew a few Gretzky comparisons, so definitely could be a franchise player. Eric Stahl, right now I think he's just good. He's had a very, very good career, but not as good as some of these other players. Evgeny Malkin, I think Malkin's just elite, not franchise. Had a bit of a down year last year, so just elite. Evgeny Kuznetsov, also elite, very good player. Philip Forsberg, I'm just going to keep him as great for now. Again, really good player. I don't think he's quite elite yet, but would definitely be considered elite, but I got him as great. Jack Eichel, elite. I wouldn't be surprised if he was franchise player in a few years. Jamie Benn, just great. Doesn't put up crazy good numbers like he did a few years ago, but still a very, very good player. I'm going to have John Tavares as a franchise player. Very incredible player. There's a reason that his line mates always put up career numbers when they play with him for the first time. Johnny Gaudreau, debating if he's great or elite because he's pretty useless in the playoffs. But in the regular season, he's definitely elite. So I think he had 99 points, so yeah, you got to put that in elite. Jonathan Huberdeau, definitely elite. Put up over 90 points as well. Jonathan Toews, definitely elite. Great two-way center. Does everything right. Leon Draisaitl, also definitely elite. 50-goal season. Logan Couture, also definitely elite. Really stands out in the playoffs more, but he's like that all the time. Just not quite as good offensively, but still a very good player. Let's see. Mark Scheifele, I also think's elite. Over a point a game player consistently. Mark Stone, definitely elite. Up for the Selke as a winger is pretty incredible. I think Matt Barzal right now is just great. Could be elite, could be franchise in the future, but hasn't put up enough points to prove that yet. Matt Duchene, also just great. I don't believe he's ever been hit a point per game in his career, but very good player. Max Domi, I think Max Domi's just good. Hasn't done anything to prove that he's great, but he's still a very good player. Same thing goes with Zibanejad. Mikko Rantanen right now is elite. I think next year there's a good chance we'll be saying he's a franchise player. Exact same thing with Mitch Marner. Both had monster seasons. Nathan McKinnon's definitely franchise. He's just incredible offensively. Backstrom, he's elite. Definitely not franchise, but better than great. Nico Hischier right now is just good. Oh, not great. He's just good. he's super young still, so who knows what his potential will end up being. Kucherov, he put up 128 points. I think that he's pretty obviously a franchise player. Patrick Kane is just an amazing player, definitely franchise. I think Patrick Laine, I believe he only put up 50 points last year. Right now he's just good. Bit of a down year for him. He could become one of the best goal scorers ever, though. He's got such high ceiling. Sean Couturier is elite. Puts up a lot of points, plus is amazing defensively. Sebastian Aho, definitely elite. In my opinion, the best player on the Carolina Hurricanes. Crosby, franchise, pretty obvious. Taylor Hall is just elite to me. That MVP season was pretty incredible, but he hasn't done enough to prove that he's franchise. Sagan's elite, consistently great offensively. Victor Arvidsson, he's a pretty great player, playing alongside Forsberg, that Nashville top line. Tarasenko, I think, great. I don't think he's put up enough numbers in recent years to be considered elite. William Nylander's just good because he wasn't amazing after his holdout, but he's had a pretty great career. Stamkos is elite. I don't think he's done quite enough to be considered franchise, but he's easily elite. Claude Giroux, also elite, phenomenal player. Voracek, I'd also put as elite. I got a lot of elite players on this list. As you see, this is disappearing. But I got Patrice Bergeron as a franchise player. So good defensively, so good offensively, does everything right. I think he deserves to be franchise. Been doing it for a long time. Finally, Blake Wheeler is elite. Such a great playmaker, captain of the Jets, just a great player. So that's my list. Let me know what you think down in the comments below, and thanks for watching.